Yes. Charleston Chew, keep it. You want snuff? Yeah. I'm about to get kicked from the party. No, you don't have a big meat, but Ben's connection is like very bad. So let's kick me from the party at some point. Yeah, every time he joins the party. I don't got a choice. What's up, Gene? What's up, Benedict? Wow. Wow. Oh, shit. Klay Thompson is on the Nets now? Oh, shit. That's crazy. I like that. That's crazy. Wow. Klay Thompson on the Nets. No wonder why.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enervia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Mitchell Robinson.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got Kevin. David, he is the total package. So the Nets starting five. Edwards is out there with Durant. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Thompson. And it's Irving in at the one spot. And for the Knicks, they've got Mr. Incredible. Miracle Man is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Insanity in at the point guard position. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of... Good! Another from three.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg. And the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game here.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Durant way outside. No good. And New York will come the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but the coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do. Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Edwards can't hit. For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Now here's Irving.
That shit out of here.
New York moving it around. Mr. Incredible. And again, New York with the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
KD finds Irving. Durant sets a screen for Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. That one doesn't go. And New York the other way now. Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Incredible. And again, New York with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Your Knicks City Dancer.
Chance to look at the numbers for Miracle Man. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level, averaging 15 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Irving kicks to Edwards. It's good from long range. Edwards got 5 now.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
To the left wing. The tray. Rebounded by the Nets. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Robinson passes to Mr. Incredible. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Nets trailed by 8.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
And it's good for 2. He's got 14.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Shakes him. Durant, that's good.
And how about Durant inside because of that height? Just tough to deal with. Comfortable attacking from that spot.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Drains the three-pointer.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Nets trail by 11. Inside, here's Edwards. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
The pass to Mr. Incredible. It's Barrett on the wing from outside the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Mr. Incredible to pass to Robinson. Here's Mr. Incredible from outside off the mark. Thompson outside. Back to KD. Outside Irving. No good from outside. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Knicks up by 9. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, described.
For me, I just try to feel out the.
Greg, that's reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from Kobe Bryant, how certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the next time.
Well, Kyrie definitely has that Mamba mentality. Kobe was a big influence on him, as we all know.
And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latino. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Insanity. Barrett is out there with Miracle Man. Then it's Robinson, and it's Mr. Incredible in at the 2 spot. Insanity the pass to Mr. Incredible. New York moving it around. He's off on that one, and Brooklyn will come the other way. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
And the second free throw, good. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Fires for 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks sheltered.
Irving passes to Thomas.
22.
Back to Irving. From 13. No good that time. New York leading by 12. Here's Mr. Incredible. And again for 3.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
You know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Which round is section 1?
What up, Junior?
That t-shirt. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
Looking now at some numbers for Cam Reddish.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Simmons. To the middle, outside for Thomas. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 29 points. This one for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Knicks lead.
Irving passes to Thomas.
22.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. It's deflected.
Straight out of here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here is Mr. Incredible. He's guarded by Thomas. And Barrett gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Kyrie Irving being unselfish there, making a nice play for his guys.
To the left side wing. Here's Mr. Incredible. And again, New York with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up big five.
24.
Outside Irving. Pass to Thomas. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Irving for 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Durant comes in for Edwards.
Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant.
The Knicks leading by 22. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's Miracle Man. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Driving inside.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Mr. Incredible. His three-pointers off the mark. Nets trail by 20. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. Here's Insanity. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
Drills the three-pointer. Mr. Incredible's got 38 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The 3. A rebound by the Nets. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Thomas, that's good.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Here's Mr. Incredible, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's New York controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Coach, what's stopped you from getting what you want?
Well, they're just a great defensive team. You know, we're not handling our pressure well enough. We're trying to work it inside. They're fronting, and we got to execute our counters.
Yeah, all 5 guys have to get involved. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting. And this game is delivered as we've seen 2 top players battling mano-a-mano. Question for either of you. Were there guys around the league you enjoyed matching up with?
You know what? I always like playing Shaq because he's so exceptional. And he presented such unique challenges. I even would say that Keem, let me guard him sometime to make it even more challenging.
Well, I would love playing Kenny, Ernie. You know why?
Well, why?
Because he can't guard me.
And right now, let's talk about that monster first half for the Knicks.
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I could say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Edwards. Thompson is out there with Irving, and it's Durant, and it's Drummond with the foul. Down low. 6 to shoot, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Irving kicks to Edwards. Out to the wing. Drummond dishes to Edwards. There's the pass to Durant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. KD's got 8 points. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, great. What good? Another from 3.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And on our sideline, and again for 3.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That 3 moving him into history.
You can feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
Fans from loudest section get free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
I think Luka's got these guys.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Nets.
Well, these are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA over the course of the past 10 games. Well, you take a look at Insanity, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Ben Simmons, just behind him. He's another guy that knows how to get the ball to his teammates, Clark, in places that make them successful.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position, and that's not lost on these guys. It's all about making their teammates better.
Those are some of the best basketball minds in the NBA. The way they think the game out there is remarkable. Always several steps ahead of the defense, finding the right angles, the right openings, and making one unbelievable play after another.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
You can never let Clay shoot off a crisp pass. He just lets that go so quick.
Stolen by Thompson. KD passes to Irving. Drummond throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Thompson looking for an opening. 5 to shoot. Robinson with the block.
That shit out of here.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
High post try, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
You talk about the mid-range and how much KD uses that area better than anybody in the NBA.
There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Pass to Miracle Man. Fires from 18. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Outside Durant. He kicks to Thompson. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Thompson's got 6.
just get the feeling that whenever Clay rises up, he's going to make it.
Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. He makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
No good from Durant.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space.
Oh, wow.
Just clanked it.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Here's insanity.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
A rebound by the Nets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now, here is Irving. He's tightly guarded. Here's Edwards. Robinson pulls it in.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And that one, good. 58 points for Mr. Incredible.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the New York Knicks riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Miracle Man is out there with Barrett. Then there's Insanity. Then there's Mr. Incredible. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. To the right side. Here's Mr. Incredible. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
74-48.
Simmons with it. Three-pointer. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Simmons. KD's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Mr. Incredible. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And the Nets, another three.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
To the paint, here's Miracle Man. And he jams it with authority.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Simmons passes to Durant. Driving the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The aggressiveness, the intelligence of Durant, able to put it on the floor and draw contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
And so Durant nails them both.
I think a lot of the people in the NBA and casual fans alike excited for Kevin Durant to be playing at the level that we saw last season. I mean, that Achilles injury scared a lot of people. It's a lot of hard work to get back when KD put the time in. And he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
From 13, that one a little long. New York's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Mr. Incredible. Connects again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Down low.
Oh, fuck.
Now here's Simmons. They set the screen. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's sharp missing. Knicks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Passes it to Miracle Man from 6 away. Hits it again.
KD, too little.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. .146 left to play here in the fourth. Over to the left wing. It's Thomas outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
The Nets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Insanity, guarded by Simmons. Here's Miracle Man. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New York.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mr. Incredible.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Simmons, no good from 11 feet.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the wing on the left. Here's Mr. Incredible. The offensive rebound. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Out left to the wing. Here he goes. And that one is stuffed right
Fuck out of here.
Impressive job by the players. Coaches,
go.
And don't discount the impact of these fans. Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our Player of the Game, Mr. Incredible.